Hey, this will be a video chart that goes over the oil sector. If you're new to these videos, what we use to track this is the USO. There's many different vehicles out there that you can use to track oil, but we've just been using the USO. It's been a while since I've last done it, and I'm sure you know that oil has been getting hammered pretty good. It's now in a pretty kind of important spot from a charting perspective, actually a little bit below, so I am kind of late in doing this. I should also note that we'll be using the weekly chart. W representing weekly. If you're not familiar with charts, all that means is each one of these bars or candlesticks, as they're called, represents 1 week worth of price action instead of usually the norm 1 day. So the reason I'm using this is so I don't have to scrunch up the chart. I can use it more like this, and you can kind of see what's going on. If you look over here, you will see this price still moving. There's still about an hour left in the day, but I'm not really concerned with today's action. I'm just concerned about the overall pattern and what we may see occurring here. So let's just dig in. The first thing I want to map out pattern-wise is just the top of this channel that we've been in for essentially, almost a year now. Top of it, give or take, being right here at this level. Now, one thing to note is if you look over here, this is not the price per barrel. That's not the vehicle we're using. So I'm not concerned about the price when we do this. I just am concerned about the pattern. If you look at the chart that tracks the price per barrel, then you'll see essentially the same pattern. But as of right now, I'm not using that one. So don't pay attention to these prices. A price per barrel is not $40 or $33 right now. That's just the current price of the USO. Now the other part of this pattern is the more important part, and it's essentially the bottom half of this channel, which depending on where you draw it, we're basically below it now and starting to even separate from it. So this had been a previous support, and I'm going to leave this as green to represent the support so people can see what's going on. But like I said, for the longest time, we've been one up here, bounce, came back down here, didn't quite hit it but close enough, came up here, didn't quite hit it, close enough, came back down, hit it, up here, hit it, and now we're down here hovering right around the area. And yes, we are below it, but we need to see a little bit more separation. But if we continue to separate from this, then this is a big time breakdown in terms of technical patterns, and we should at least head down and hit this area here, which is another key area of support. Yes, that's not too far away, but when you consider where we are here and then dropping down even further, that's a significant movement there within the price. And then the big thing comes, if this level here doesn't hold price-wise, then we're looking at a possible move all the way down to here. And you can see chart speaking, that's a pretty big distance there. So if that happens, you can expect prices at the pump to continue to get hammered and go down, which is good for us as consumers. But the bad part is with the way that oil kind of seems to be moving with the direction of the market. If oil continues to fall, then I would expect the markets to continue to pull back also. So it's kind of a bummer where if the prices at the pump go down, that will probably mean that the market's also going down. So it's kind of a catch-22 there. But let me make that a different color there. So just once again, we are getting on the verge of falling out of this channeling pattern that we've been in for, like I said, the past year. If this level here falls, then look for oil to make another bigger move down. And with that, if the current correlation stays intact, look for the overall markets then to also take a hit and be pulled back too, as it seems like the direction of oil is also the direction of the market the past few weeks. So if that breaks, then we're in good shape. But for now, I'm almost kind of hoping oil does stabilize right around here, because I want the markets to keep going up, and it seems like that's what needs to happen. But volume-wise, also you can see lots of selling within oil. So when you see lots of high volume and the downwards action, there's not too many people that are bullish on oil right now, and this break to the downside of this channel is really starting to show that. So that's where oil currently stands. Like I said, we'll have to see what happens, but from the weekly chart, you can definitely see that the bears are starting to take over and take hold. If they can push down through this level, then the oil chart's really going to be in the bears' hands, and it'll be kind of up to them how far they want to take it down. Like I said, right around this area would be the next support. If there are any other questions on the oil chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big board. So there's good variety, something for everybody, and it's all free. We've been making some good money together with our trade alerts. So I'd encourage you to head to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One last time, this was the USO, which monitors the oil sector. Thanks for listening.